Hey, Erica. It's been a while since I've seen you around here.
Yeah, it has. I've been practically living here lately, trying to get through all these projects.
Tell me about it. I've been swamped too, but in a different way. My company's been pushing us to get back to the office more often. It's been a bit of a transition.
Really? I thought more companies were leaning towards remote work these days.
Some are, but mine seems to be moving in the opposite direction. They want us in the office 3 days a week now, with only 2 days remote. It's been a bit of an adjustment after working from home for so long.
That does sound like a big change. How's it been going for you?
It's been interesting. It's nice to see my coworkers face to face again, but it's also been a bit hectic trying to juggle everything.
I can imagine. At least you get to mix it up a bit. I've been here almost every day, staring at the same walls.
True, I suppose there's a silver lining to everything. How's freelancing been treating you lately?
It's been good, actually. I've had a steady flow of projects, and being able to choose where I work has been a huge perk. I can't complain.
That does sound nice. Sometimes I envy the flexibility of freelancers.
It definitely has its advantages. But hey, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are definitely times when I miss the stability of a traditional job.
That's fair. Grass is always greener, right?
Exactly. So how about we shake things up a bit and go grab a cup of coffee? It'll be a nice break from the office grind.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Hey, honey, are you taking a bath?
Yes, can't you see? Anyway, what do you need?
Nothing. Are you going to take long?
I just started it. Do you need to use the bathroom?
It's okay. I was going to shower, but I'll wait for you.
Where are you going?
I was going to let you shower and relax by yourself.
We can talk while I'm showering, or you don't love me anymore.
Of course I do love you. How was your day, honey?
It was pretty busy, actually. I had a bunch of interviews scheduled to find new members for my team at work. It was quite the marathon.
Oh, that sounds intense. How did the interviews go?
They were interesting. We met some strong candidates, but it's always a challenge to figure out who will be the best fit for the team. There was this one person, though, who really stood out. He had exactly the kind of experience and energy we're looking for.
That sounds promising. What made him stand out from the rest?
Well, beyond having the technical skills, he showed a lot of enthusiasm for our projects and had some great ideas on how we could improve our processes. It's refreshing to see someone so engaged and ready to contribute.
It must be a relief to find someone like that. Do you think you'll end up offering him the position?
I'm leaning towards it, but I'll need to discuss it with the rest of the hiring committee. It's important we all agree he's the right fit for the team dynamics as well.
Makes sense. How do you feel about the rest of the candidates?
There are a couple of others who could be good in the role, but they might need a bit more support getting up to speed. It's going to be a tough decision.
I'm sure you'll make the right call. You always have a good sense of these things. Babe, I don't mean to rush you, but I really need to use the toilet.
Hi, Jesse. How was your first day at the restaurant? I've been thinking about you all day.
Hi, Mom. It was pretty intense but exciting. The restaurant was packed with tourists, and I was on my feet the whole time. But everyone was super nice, which made it a lot easier.
That sounds promising. How about your boss and colleagues? Are they supportive?
Oh, they are amazing. My boss, Mr. Thompson, is really understanding. He knows I'm new to this and has been very patient, teaching me the ropes. And my colleagues are a fun bunch. We already have inside jokes. There's this one guy, Tom, who accidentally wore his shirt inside out the whole day and didn't notice until closing time.
That must have been quite the sight. It's great to hear you're fitting in so well. Now, what about the living situation? How is it sharing a house with people you don't know?
It's actually not as awkward as I thought it would be. We're all in the same boat, working in town for the summer, so there's a sense of camaraderie. There's Rachel, who's interning at a local art gallery, and Alex, who's a lifeguard at the beach. And then there's Leo, who works in the kitchen at the same restaurant as me. We hit it off right away since we're both battling the chaos of the food industry together.
It sounds like you've got a good group there. Have you all managed to spend some time together outside of work?
Yeah, we had a hilarious incident last night. We decided to cook dinner together, but none of us really knew how to use an oven properly. We ended up setting off the smoke alarm and had to eat our dinner, which was slightly charred, on the front lawn while waiting for the house to air out. Our neighbors probably think we're a circus.
Oh dear, I hope it wasn't too much of a disaster. At least you're making memories, right?
Definitely, Mum. It's turning out to be an unforgettable summer. And living with new people is teaching me a lot about independence and cooperation. Plus, the mishaps are just adding to the adventure.
I'm so glad to hear you're enjoying yourself and learning new things. Just remember, if you ever need anything or want to talk, I'm here for you.
I know, Mum. Thanks so much. I'll keep you updated on all my adventures and misadventures. Can't wait to tell you more about it.
Looking forward to it, sweetie. Take care of yourself and have fun.
Will do, Mum. Talk to you soon.
Hi, Emily. How have you been? It feels like ages since we last caught up.
I know, it's been too long. I've been good, just keeping busy with the kids and everything. How about you?
I hear you. Life with kids is always a whirlwind. I've been doing okay, trying to juggle work and family. Speaking of which, how's little Tommy doing?
Oh, Tommy's been keeping me on my toes, as usual. He's into everything these days. How's your son holding up?
Tell me about it. My son's doing well, thank you. He's really into sport lately. It's such a relief to see him passionate about something.
That's wonderful to hear. It's so important for kids to find their passions early on. By the way, have you had any time for your painting lately?
Not as much as I'd like, unfortunately. But I did manage to sneak in some time last weekend. It's my little escape from the chaos of daily life.
I totally get that. Finding those moments for ourselves is crucial. Oh, speaking of escapes, have you and John planned any vacations this year?
We're hoping to. We've been thinking about a beach getaway, but we haven't nailed down any dates yet. How about you and Mark?
We're in the same boat. With our schedules, it's hard to find the perfect time. But we're thinking about maybe a mountain retreat this year.
That sounds lovely. It would be nice to disconnect and recharge for a bit. Let me know if you find any good deals.
Will do. Oh, by the way, how's John doing at his new job?
He's adjusting well, thanks for asking. It's been a bit hectic with the transition, but he seems to be enjoying the new challenges. How about Mark?
Mark's job has been keeping him busy too. Sometimes I feel like we're ships passing in the night with our schedules.
I know the feeling. It's tough when work takes up so much of our time. But hey, at least we're both lucky to have supportive husbands, right?
Absolutely. I don't know how I'd manage without Mark's help around the house. He's been a lifesaver, especially with the kids.
Tell me about it. John's been great with pitching in too. It really does take a village to raise a family.
Definitely. And speaking of the village, have you heard about the new community center opening up? They're offering all sorts of classes and activities for families.
I did hear about that. I was thinking of signing Kevin up for some sports classes. It could be a great way for him to burn off some energy.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. Maybe we could enroll our kids in the same class. It would be nice for them to have some familiar faces around.
I love that idea. It'll be like a mini play date every week. I'll look into it and let you know the details.
Sounds like a plan.
Now let's drink this tea before it gets cold.
Do you have any cookies?
Let me check in the kitchen.